Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris Utopia in our Federation series. We have not yet met any. This is episode 4. We haven't met any freaking alien empires yet, but I think it's because we are surrounded by kind of hostile aliens that are kind of encasing us. League Science Base. A surface scan of Sagathia 3b has identified the remnants of an ancient installation on the moon's surface. Most of the facility was wiped out in a massive explosion some 2 million years ago, but a few outlying buildings more or less survived the blast, more or less. All evidence recovered so far points toward this having been some sort of research base built by the First League. So this... Oh, she's a level 5 scientist now. Very nice. Let's go ahead and research that. So I mentioned in the end of the last episode that we are going to have to build a new spaceport here. All right, do we have urantic crystals yet? No, we don't. We got lithuric gas, so our shields are better, but this is also going to be one that I want as soon as possible. Let's see, new research option here. Afterburners would be good. So would nanocomposite armor. So would mass drivers. Robots would be cool, but let's go ahead and go for afterburners first. Oh wow, it's actually going to take a while. Can we put someone else in there to help it match up? We could move Bradley down to this. Briefly. Hang on, let's move Bradley down. Yeah, he's going to get done a little faster. And we'll have G come up here. Now, she's not matched for this kind of project, but he wasn't either, so this is going to be done a lot sooner than that. All right, that observatory is already being built. Let's go ahead and queue up another spaceport here, because we need those spaceports started. Keeping it on speed 3 just because we have a lot of expansion to do. We're starting to get more and more mineral output as we move forward. Science ships are exploring like crazy. Still have room for additional core worlds. The archaeological expedition we sent to Sagathia 3b has returned. Very little remained of the First League research base they were sent to investigate, but judging by its isolated location, we suspect that the research conducted there was of a dangerous nature, possibly involving dimensional travel or advanced bioweapons. A recovered data disk from the Academy of Sciences has offered some insights into how the scientific community of the First League was organized. +1 First League artifacts recovered, and we got the physics research, so that helped a lot. 9 months away now from being done with research speed +5%. That was a big win. So this has been a good start. The only thing that's a little bit disconcerting is I haven't met my neighbors yet. It's good because I'm going to get to expand and really establish an empire before we do. There's not a lot of border friction yet. A colossal impact crater hints at something big collided with the surface of this planet once. Research, please. But yeah, it's just been interesting because of that lack of any kind of... Yeah, let's go ahead and do that upgrade. Because of the lack of any kind of, other empires so far. I did turn the empire count down, but usually you've run into one by now. We're moving into the 3rd hour of gameplay soon, and it's just not happening yet. A large mineral-rich asteroid collided with Guhur 3 at some point during the previous 1,000 years, and what must have been a major impact event. An abundance of minerals can now be found on the planet in the vicinity of the impact crater. A fortuitous event. All right, so we're almost going to be ready to build another spaceport here around Barnard Star Prime. I'm going to go ahead and queue that up too, because we need all the observatories. We also need more society research. We're woefully inadequate in our society research.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
All right, so that's done. Nice. Scanning the star unveils a small object in rapid orbit. Its small size and high velocity make it difficult for our sensors to isolate. Research. I know what event that is. Could be a good one. We'll see. All right, so what can I upgrade you to? I don't really need to upgrade you to a physics station right now, honestly. Let's go ahead and build a basic science lab there, because that pop is growing into place. Let's definitely build a power plant here. Yeah, power plant's fine. Extra energy would be good.
Research complete.
Science lab there. Yeah, nothing else going on. Research speed +5% is done. Nice. Survey speed +50%. Oh, God, that's tempting too. Planetary sensor range. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for increased survey speed and automatic exploration. We're doing so well, we may as well go ahead and get that. It feels like a little early as an option, and I kind of want to nab it. Oh no! We actually missed it. I've never had this happen. After closer inspection, Science Officer Lasiba Masuku only found random space debris orbiting the star. It probably originated from a nearby asteroid belt. Unfortunate. Unfortunate indeed. All right, so in a second I should be able to queue up these mining stations. Go. Still need to take full advantage of our territory here. We've got some mining stations we can check out for sure. Matter of fact, I think what I'll do, let's go ahead and queue up a few upgrades here. Yep, do that too. It's good to have the food income.
System survey complete.
Let's upgrade that. Need to do some more upgrading, or some more clearing here. Let's clear the toxic kelp. Start to, anyway. I'm going to do another mine here. Our energy credits are going away pretty rapidly because we're expanding so rapidly, but it's okay. There are signs of activity by an ancient precursor civilization on this inhospitable rock. Let's look into that as well. And what do we have here? We can definitely go ahead and build a mine. Let's do that, and let's also do one here. I think we're fine on food, so these tiles where I can suppress a little bit of food collection but get the mines in place, probably a good idea. Let's go ahead and clear that toxic kelp so we can have more energy.
Construction complete.
A great battle between the Grand Navy of the First League and another fleet took place not far from here some 2 million years ago. The gravity well of Bunda 4A has since captured much of the debris left by this engagement, and the wreckage of several massive hulks can be found on the moon's surface. Intriguing. All right, Helena, go ahead and research that. Helena has got to be, how old is she now, 72? She's doing well. She's sticking around.
Construction complete.
Let's build those mining stations. A little bit of extra energy. Queue that one up too. We got to queue these up over here. Probably be a good idea to go ahead and build a second construction ship. New tradition? Okay. So we can go ahead and unlock this, but I think what I'm going to do instead is go for a dynamic ecomorphism right now, because this will increase habitability and could give us additional options for nearby planets. Like Alpha Centauri 1A is now colonizable, like I was saying earlier, so we can colonize that now. That's 3 planets we can now put in Alpha Centauri, so we're going to start working towards colonizing that system, and we'll still have room for an additional system on top of that. It's ridiculous. Our archaeologists have successfully excavated several starship hulls on the surface of Bunda 4A, relics from the massive space battle that took place in this system 2 million years ago. The forces involved were the 2nd and 3rd fleets of the First League Grand Navy, fighting to contain an incursion by the combined fleets of the Riken, a nomadic warrior species from the Galactic Rim. What began as a minor skirmish quickly escalated into a running fleet battle involving hundreds of ships on both sides. It is impossible to tell which side won. More physics research just shaved 20 months off of automated exploration projects. Fantastic. And we're about to get the boost to our border range. New faction. A new faction has recently been going. It's led by Governor Woo Woo. They call themselves the Full Enfranchisement Group. Oh, God bless this game. Their members work for equality and justice for all denizens of our empire. So they want solid liquidity. They want lots of energy stored up. Strategic resource acquisition. They're pretty good. Their strategic resource control. Okay, so they want peace, and they want traditional prosperity. So that's 2 factions now that are focused on prosperity. So we probably need to go for that tree next for faction reasons. Again, we're going to try and play the political game with our factions as much as possible. We are picking up what may be a faint transmission coming from somewhere deep inside the atmosphere of this gas giant. Could someone or something be trying to communicate? Oh, no. Research. I know what this is. Okay, so what have we got here? Can we re-elect our last leader? Pablo de la Vega? Yeah, let's just keep re-electing him because we need the... Yeah, we just need that. The peace and prosperity. Well, yeah, let's continue to support him. He's at 19% support. He'll probably win. Build this observatory here. Okay, the NSS Cortez has picked up some curious readings from Matar 4. There are significant pockets of radiation from the gas giant's atmosphere that appear to be the result of intense global bombardment. What someone could hope to gain by bombing a gas giant from orbit remains a mystery, however. As the NSS Cortez was preparing to break orbit, science officer Lasibo Masuku discovered a weak... That name just tickles me. Discovered a weak signal coming from the planet's interior. It may be a transmission of some kind, but the gas giant's background radiation makes it difficult to isolate. We should investigate this signal. All right, why don't you look into this, please? All right, so far we haven't found any other habitable planets, but we definitely need to go ahead and get another colony ship going here. So let's work on that. All right, so it looks like Pablo de la Vega has been... He has a minor mandate again, but that's fine. We have a lot of stations we need to build. So by all means, continue to...
Research.
There we go. All right, so our border's just increased a good bit. That's wonderful.
Complete.
society research. Oh, we finished our... Nice. We can get another core sector system right now if we research that. We could go for another biolab. You know what? We need the biolab. We definitely need that for society reasons. Society research is lagging behind. Science Officer Lasiba Masuka has managed to isolate the weak signal that was coming from somewhere deep inside an atmosphere of Modifort. Yeah, we know what's going on here. Finally, well met, Spacefarer. We're the Dathnak, and the planet you are orbiting is Talak Rong, our ancestral home. Oh god, this event. It is always riveting to meet a solid, even if our last encounter with your kind was somewhat problematic. You have no doubt detected the radiation surges coming from our atmosphere. Talak Rong is dying, and our species will perish unless we find a new home. We have identified a planet that would suit our physiology, but we have no means to get there. Sadly, our non-corporeal nature means we don't have much in the way of industry or technology. Will you help us? If you have no technology, how are we speaking? Ah, but you are not the first solid to pay us a visit. Another spacefarer graciously donated a small subspace transmitter and a scanner array to us 2.9 million solar cycles ago. They had been designed to be compatible with our physiology, one of the more positive encounters we've had with your kind. What happened to your planet? Well, the last time solids visited us a few thousand cycles ago, things didn't go very well. They wanted us to embrace their religion. We refused, and this triggered some kind of genocidal reaction. Completely unwarranted, but before we knew what was happening, they maneuvered their fleet into orbit and unleashed a massive bombardment. You want us to transport your entire species to another planet? Yes, and hopefully soon. Don't worry, there aren't too many of us. Most Dathnak died when our planet was bombarded, and those who survived retreated deeper into the atmosphere. Communication with the surface is difficult here, and the radiation is spreading. We don't have much time. We will help you relocate. Excellent, Anu. Encounter new. The coordinates of our new home have been forwarded. You must promise not to let your own colonists claim this alluring world before we get there, no matter how strong the temptation. Okay. So this is the Dathnak relocation in Gotara. So why don't you go ahead and take care of that, please. I'm going to go ahead and tell them to survey the system first, and then I'm going to tell them to research the system first. So they research they do that project for the Dathnak, and then go take care of that. Aha! This might be our first alien encounter, finally. We've encountered, yeah, it is. We've encountered some form of alien vessels in the JOP system. These strange objects have been flagged as Theta aliens until we can learn more about them. And that's where? Oh, interesting. Here. I was not expecting them here. Interesting. They might have jumped from over here, because we're actually pretty close to being able to jump onto this arm. Ah.
Evading hostile fleet.
Science ship NSS Cortez. Oh, no. No! Alright. Dang it. This is going to be a bit of a pain. It's really annoying. It's really annoying. What can I do to deal with this? We build a couple of destroyers, but we don't have the level 3 spaceport yet. I could just send these guys in, but the station would be strong enough. I need to get some destroyers going. Crap. Well, we can't do that. We might not be able to relocate the Dathnak because there's a mining station around it. Oh, that pisses me off. All right, let's see what happens with these new guys. Didn't you already evade them? What are you doing? Must have been both science ships trying to evade. That's weird.
System survey complete. Evading hostile fleet.
Why is this happening? Cortez, what are you doing? Does the Cortez keep trying to jump back and forth? Is that what's happening? I think that's what's happening. All right, Alpha Centauri. Let's go ahead and go for Alpha Centauri 3 because that's the best world, I think, to start with. Colonize and, oh yeah, land smack dab in the center. Alpha Centauri Prime. We've encountered some form of alien vessels in the Zulbox Maw system. These strange objects have now been flagged as Zulbox Maw until we can learn more about them. So this is another enclave. Yep, we should proceed with caution. Research? Did we research? No, we didn't research the Theta aliens yet.
Evading hostile fleet.
What are you doing, Cortez? Cortez keeps trying to jump back there. We are receiving transmission from the... Oh, here we go. From the Fjasivlin Hive. They appear to have successfully translated our language. Is that Fjasivlin? Let's call them Fjasivlin. They appear to have successfully translated our language. Diplomatic channels are now open, and all hostilities between us have been ceased for the moment. We got some influence from this, too. Interesting. Oh... So they're hive mind. I should have said that. I should have seen that when I said hive. We're the Fjasivlin hive and we speak as one. The hive mind has taken note of your presence. We will observe for now. Our future actions will depend upon whether you're a threat, an opportunity for expansion, or an unforeseen variable. We wish nothing but to be friends, Fjasivlins. Wow, they're right next door to us, too. The news that we have encountered intelligent alien life for the first time is spreading like wildfire throughout the unified Solar Republic. Our citizens are fascinated by these beings, and the media is full of reports and speculation on their culture and society. I don't think we should be that excited about a hive mind. The revelation that we are not alone in this galaxy has largely been greeted with celebration on Earth. Just like us, the aliens appear to be relative newcomers on the galactic stage, and their level of technology is similar to our own. This is a momentous occasion, so let's pause for a moment and investigate. So they are obviously hive-minded. They get more unity, more habitability, more growth speed. They are hostile towards us because they're hive-mind. So we are going to have to... let's go ahead and close our borders to them. Let's go ahead and declare a rivalry. Because, I mean, nothing's... it's just the way it's going to be. And we are going to have to start building pretty rapidly. Declaring the rivalry is a boon in a number of ways. So we're going to go ahead and take care of that. The mineral processing plant, yep, let's go ahead and throw that down. Let's upgrade the power plant. Man, that's... okay. It is on. We're going to have to build a lot and quickly.
System survey complete.
They could actually declare war on us pretty quickly. Cortez, what are you doing? Knock it off. Hang on, I'm going to give them different orders, because I don't understand why he just keeps trying to go back there, but it's obviously not doing any good, so stop it. It just makes me mad. I've never seen a science ship keep attempting an order when they're blocked out of a system before. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, so that's that. Now, thankfully, there's no planets in this area. They would have to jump straight to Sol, which is bad. But yes, I know. Evade the fleet. All right, so they've declared us a rival. Unsurprisingly. All right, Earth is about to be ready to build... more... oh, no, this is Garanth. So this is an additional enclave. Interesting. We've met a bunch of enclaves.
Special project complete.
Curator Sigma enclave. Yep. Well met.
Construction complete.
All right, so... several enclaves. Yeah, they're all in this area. We've got a little pocket of enclaves. Interestingly enough. Alright, so we're colonizing Alpha Centauri Prime. Chancellor Pablo de la Vega has died at the age of 74. His mandate was unfulfilled. It was about to be fulfilled, too. Oh, that sucks. We needed that influence, too. Alright, well... we can get... pause, game. We can get the Unity boost. Bradley Bixby would give us additional... I feel like we need to do someone, yeah, like weapons damage plus 5% would be good. I feel like Lasibo Masuku would be the best. He's commanding the Ortez. We could go with Messias von Halkett and get the Unity boost from him, but he's actually pretty old too, so I feel like we would lose him. Not... Monthly Unity plus 10%, weapons damage plus 5%, army damage plus 10%. Yeah, let's go for Lasibo. I feel like he's the best option we've got. And he's an orbital researcher, so we need to build some research stations for him, unsurprisingly. Okay, so this station is done. Now, I'm probably going to go ahead and build the Corvette assembly yards here so that we can have access to those. But now that we've done that, we can build our first destroyer here. So let's set this to auto upgrade and start plugging some stuff in. We don't have access to better lasers just yet. Don't have access to anything really just yet that would be useful, but let's go ahead and plug deflectors in. And it looks like that would be a pretty good build right there for now. I say Tunis class design. Yep. And then build a couple of them.
Anomaly found. System survey complete.
All right, we've met 3 different curator enclaves. The debris field with which YZ937 is part of rolls and swirls under the influence of unknown forces. Research, please. Another destroyer. All right, so we queued up a few destroyers, and I'm going to try to take out those drones before we lose access.
Updated.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Lasibo's been updated, or been elected. That's nice. Lots going on. What's happening? What was I going to look at just now? That's right. Yeah, this is not going to be available for much longer. I doubt I'm going to be able to get to this. This is what? 4 minutes away from being done? I don't think those destroyers Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. We're not going to get there. That really sucks. We're not going to be able to relocate the Dothnock.
Construction complete.
That is genuinely frustrating, because that can be something that can help you from time to time if you get it done. So hopefully we'll get a chance to do the event later. Initial analysis of the asteroid's composition points towards potentially interesting finds. Research. Can I go ahead and say, let's stop tracking it? Yeah, you can't say no to it. Right, and the Cortez needs a new leader, so let's recruit, and then what do we got? Leader experience gain plus 15%, anomaly research speed plus 35%. Let's do the anomaly research speed. So Emmett Hines is the new captain of the Cortez. We're going to have you do a couple of things here. Just going to give you your orders, same as before. And you look like you're almost done, actually, so... we need to take care of those guys once the destroyers are built, but it's going to be a second before we get there. Governor Woo Woo has died. Oh, Woo Woo died. Sad day. All right. Let's go ahead and set up a new governor for Earth. Food plus 10% is pretty good. Yeah. Adra McQuimte is going to be Earth's new governor. That was the right choice. Hang on. Yeah, food plus 10%. Okay. Now let's take another second, because we have lots more to do here. Yeah, you're about to migrate. We need more society research badly. Don't really need to upgrade our food production. We're researching the biolab. Awesome. Let's go ahead and do that upgrade. That's going to be a win. Yeah, we're already out of minerals, actually. Oh, not anymore. Let's go ahead and queue that up. On the shoulders of giants, it appears that the asteroid R66AT and the surrounding debris originates from a former planet. Deep within the center of the asteroid, we can find traces of extremely valuable minerals. There's also hints of bacterial life. There are also hints of bacterial life that has now died in the vacuum of space. This shows us that the celestial body once bore the promise of life. Amazing. Okay, afterburners, good. I can go ahead and queue those up in a second. Betharian power plant, yes, please. We need that right now. Let's go ahead, now that we have afterburners. Let's add them. Perfect. Nabokov had just enough room for him. Destroyer doesn't need them, I don't think, but it would be kind of cool to have them, since it's the only system we have at the moment. So let's go ahead and do that. Excellent. All right, so we've got that. Let's go ahead and queue those upgrades up. Earth is building its destroyers, I think. Yep. And then we're going to do the upgrades after that. At least all of our colonies have stations around them. Whoa! Okay, we just lost our scientist, that's why. Go ahead and research that one. Damn. Well, we can't do the frickin'... Ugh, frustrating. Yeah, let's just go for Adya Venk Tyson. But yeah, we can't do the research project we had just queued up. And we've got to queue up all those exploration orders again that I just did. Okay. Destroyers are on the way. The conditions on Tulloch wrong have it. Yeah. Okay. Yep. So bad, or so much for the Dothnock, unfortunately. Sorry, guys. We tried. We wanted to help. We really did. But you had some mining folks that were kind of making life difficult. Now, Biolab is still 17 months off. Okay, now requires planetary administration before we get an energy grid. That's fine. Let's go ahead and get that going so we have more energy, because we are a little bit low on energy given everything else we've been doing. slightly problematic. Research lab there. Hopefully Alpha Centauri will help with the energy issue, because that colony starting has been a bit of a pain. We can actually queue up... I mean, this isn't going to help with our energy situation, but we really do need to colonize as much of Alpha Centauri as we can. Although it's difficult to accept, all indications point towards asteroid UL1M2340 as being a coprolite, a piece of fossilized feces from some kind of massive life form. It appears to be almost 1 billion years old, and much of the fossil's original organic composition has been replaced by mineral deposits. Our scientists are baffled as to what kind of creature could have produced something like this. Indeed, but it's society research. Not in our territory, but it might be soon. Alpine world there. Yeah, we need to build a frontier outpost out here, I think. Might be the best thing to do. All right, well, we're at the 25-minute mark. I'm not sure what's going on with the hive mind here. They are so far equivalent to us. They have superior fleet power, not for long. Their naval capacity and technology level, however, is equivalent. So we're just going to need to keep an eye on them. Not exactly a promising start. I mean, we're going to find more neighboring empires soon, but we've got our work cut out for us with a hive mind being right next to us. So cross your fingers. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are going to be coming out every day at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, along with the rest of my science fiction, simulation, and or survival type content. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.